do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm. I wonder what went wrong today, Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say the words to remember.
What's good, everyone? I'm back. That's right, it's me, your favorite boy, Captain Canuck, aka the Real Winter Soldier, coming to you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, ready to do some sweet CTL games. But first, intro. If I can find the right song. No. Today is July 29th, 2019. As I said before, I'm Captain Canuck, aka the Real Winter Soldier, and this is Team Alpha X. Today, we will be doing a little bit of review, some replays, some entertainment value from this previous week's Chobo Team League games. But first, thank you guys for being here so early. You guys are the real MVPs here at the stream that we'll be having today. Let's see, do we have the pings all set? We do. Beautiful. Some of you are watching here. Okay, we got chat's working, my stream's working. I've got the games here. And it looks like Alpha X starts up 1-0. What will happen from there? I can't tell you. It's a secret. It's a secret. But you'll find out soon enough. But I don't really have much else to say, so oh. I think psych, we do have to wait. I think I have the wrong observer set up. Let's see. Let's wait and see. I might have to redo this. Yeah, I do. I gotta reset it. But the song just ended, so that's perfect. So we will just pause that. Turn on in-game music. Badoosh. Skadoosh. Bippity boppity boop. There we go. Alright, everyone, let's get into the fight. Oh, wait. Why is that? Oh, I still have WCS Challenger up. Don't need that. Haha. I ain't doing WCS Challenger. That was last week. I can have this showing again. Alright. This is a best of five? No, 7. Yeah, best of 7. We're already up 1-0. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Wait. 2-minute delay? No, this is from replays. We don't need a 2-minute delay, Kyle. What you talking about, boy? What you saying? Yeah, you think I don't know these things, bro? If I need to cast replays with a 2-minute delay, something ain't right. Not today. Not today. Alright. Let's begin. So, Alpha X, due to some, my brain is on a 2-minute delay. Fact. Yeah, it's okay, Kyogen. You know what? It's a Monday. Everyone's allowed to pass on something silly on a Monday. It's common courtesy, at least here in Canada, that I give to you as my birthday present to you if it was your birthday today. If not, happy unbirthday. A very happy unbirthday to you, from me to you. That's who. Like forgetting to wear socks. See, I hate wearing socks, but yet I'm wearing them right now. I don't know why. Okay. So, let me explain what's going on here before I continue to get sidetracked. In the Chobo Team League, it starts with a progression of skills of players. You start with your gold player, platinum, diamond, so on and so forth, all the way till low masters. Since JaMiT does not have a gold player to play, they forfeited that game, which allows us to be up 1-0, unless we see ourselves getting into game number 2, technically, of this best of 7 series. Let's introduce our players. In the bottom right of Kairos Junction from Team JaMiT, the Red Terran, it's Tijan. And our hero, the good guy from Alpha X, in the teal, the Terran player, Captain Club. Got ourselves a classic TVT. Captain Club going for an early Reaper after scouting with his SCV. Tijan here just going for the factory and going for a tech lab behind it. So units wise, there's just a Marine against a Reaper. And fun fact, y'all, a Reaper beats a Marine. However, Captain Club's going to be keeping that Reaper at home as he's deciding to Reaper expand. Safer choice, as he's following up with a couple of Marines instead of going for the more classic and traditional oh my game. Hey, Captain Club, what's good, my man? We cannot have 2 captains on this ship. There must be a mutiny. Hey, if Jack Sparrow and Barbosa could make it work, so can Captain Club and I. And we've got actually a tank kind of rush thing going on here from Tijan. This is cool. So guys, let's try and not read into this as too much, because this is Platinum. The way Platinum works is Platinum players are capable of doing pretty much any skill in this game. They just only end up doing about 1 or 2 of those skills in any particular game they play. So it's curious to see which skills will come forth each game. You never really know, you know? But yeah, so we've got continued marine production. Nice macro here at Captain Club. Saw you heading in supply. Getting tanks now on the way as well. Getting second barracks and a starport. And both players are just going to be kind of on chilling. We've got a second factory coming on out for Tijan. I gotta crack my neck for a second. We got a second factory. No starport yet. Is this going to be for Cyclones? More tanks? This is going to be a 2-base timing push of some kind. No marine upgrades on the way for either player, as no barracks have add-ons. We do have a reactor coming out on this starport. First tank out here for Captain Klub. As he continues to build up his macro, he's getting double eBay to go for the marine upgrade, so bio is going to be the route he chooses to go. It's looking like maybe a style of mech here for Tijan, as he is now going for a Cyclone after getting a couple tanks. Again, is going to be getting a reactor on this factory. I'm guessing Widow Mines? I don't know. It's something died. What died? Oh, the Reaper. The Reaper tried to get in. There's 3 on the roster. Why? Klub? Why? It is with as the accent, Captain Klub. You emphasize the U in Klub. But it is okay. Sniper says there's 3 on the roster. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know all the things. But, ooh, that's a cool skin. I like that. Ooh, look at the side. Look, is that little missiles? I don't know. Captain Club gonna scan, see the 3rd CC on the way. No player deciding to move out with any kind of drops. Yes, haha! I was correct. It is a mine. Continued Cyclone production here on the side for Tijan. Tank, Marine, Medevac. A always solid option in when you're learning. Oh, JaMiT should be up 1-0, not us. Whoops. Fun fact. Okay, thank you, Sniper. Okay, so apparently we had to forfeit. I don't know. It's okay, guys. I have a good feeling about this series. I feel like we might win. But nice production tab. We got 1-1 on the way here for Captain Club. So I'll Stimpack 4th, 7th of the way done. Sniper with the hidden knowledge. Indeed. Indeed, my good sir. Both players are going to be chilling at home. We do have Blue Flame starting now, as Hellions will be the next tech of choice. Where did those the Widow Mines? Where did they go? They're defending against the drops. Since a tower, as both players content to turtle up. But we do have +1 mech weapons coming out here for Tijan. As we take a look at his base, zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, so it's going to be mech versus bio here, but only we do have 2 more factories just about to be ready for production here for Tijan of Team JaMiT. JaMiT. Hellions almost able to deny the 3rd from landing, but not quite. But look at that little SUV, he got healed up. These Hellions will live a very short life. We do have Infernal Pre-Igniter finishing just a tad too late. Might have been able to pick off a Marine or 2. 1-1 is completing here for Captain Club. Is just adding on more barracks to ramp up that production. Does have the armory ready to go to be able to start 2-2 on time. A few idle workers, but that's fine. Actually, does he have the 3rd CC complete too? No. Oh wait, I was just looking at it. Yes, he does. I am so silly. But good tank spread here. getting ready to reposition those bad boys. Both players with sensor towers, and things are pretty even so far. Army supply and worker-wise, we do have drilling claws being produced, as well as the faster transmorphomizer upgrade here for Terran. Transform! Autobots! Yeah! The third CC is merely an illusion. But lots of tanks here for Tijan. He's got 6 to the 4. 27 Marines. I don't know. This is Tijan. I'm liking Tijan's position. I mean, like, I'm liking it, but Captain Club's production is a little better. Scan goes down and sees all the production. So Captain Club, he's got the superior economy, he's got the superior production potential. Sending out double drop. Ooh, big drop coming on here, but Tijan is ready to move out his forces here on the western side of the map. We'll see how it goes. A 4th base on location for Tijan. Bold statement. Feeling pretty confident. Drilling class is about to finish. Isn't really producing Widow Mines. Is going for Thors, though. A drop. Hellions spot the drop, but the Marines are able to knock them out nice and cold into the junkyard. It is actually going to pull the army of Tijan back over to the natural of him, but Captain Club's going to just scamper on home, waddling away, thinking, hee I got the two Hellions, hee I got them. And actually, it's looking like he's ready to move out. His production's on the way. He's starting to build a few Marauders. Not always exactly what you expect to see in TVT. Marauders tend to not be super helpful, as their DPS just does not rival that of Marines very well, but this timing attack is actually looking to be lining up with 2-2 rather nicely. The Great Wall of Tijan has completed, but the tanks will make short work of this, and the army of Tijan is very out of position. We do have Thor is here, but the Marines are running on in. They start to target fire this command center. Life is in danger. It's down to half health, but actually Captain Club's going to back on off, content to have chased things away as the flank comes onto the siege tanks, but the siege tanks of Tijan aren't up, so the Marines are not going to have any splash damage on them. The Thors and everything go down. Tijan's in desperate need of supply. He's down 60 supply. 1 Thor remains. Thor is dead, as the Marines are going to start to run into some siege tank fire. Very confident with themselves. Take out the Thor, going to take that out, but not many remain. The production back home is pretty good. The medevacs are going to eat on out of there. All the Marines going to get cleaned up. But this 3rd base is not going to be able to continue to mine anytime soon, as the army supply is double in favor of Captain Club. Siege tanks will continue to shell on the supply depots. However, Tijan is in no danger of supply anytime soon. So he does have this 4th base now turning into a orbital command, actually, not a planetary as you'd normally expect to see. He is starting to produce Liberators back home. It's still just continued Marine production. Captain Club doing an excellent job, continuing to expand, getting his 4th base, turning in planetary. Very nice, very nice. The reinforcement Marines are out. Marine is here. A scan allows them to get high ground vision of that tank, so there's very little tank support here left, as Captain Club's going to continue to roll forward. The Bio charging forward. The SUV's trying to get their repair down on the siege tank. The Hawk of Love is sufficient, as the Bio is attempting to break through, but there's too many cannonade. Hawk of Love. The Hawk of Love will fail. The remaining Bio is uncontested here. The SUV's trying to provide some buffer, but one more siege tank's going to pop out here for Tijan. Will get blown to bits by this siege tank, which is in prime time position. More Marine backup has come, about 1 medevac for every Marine until this last bit of reinforcement shows up. The remaining siege tanks will follow through. 1 more siege tank on the high ground. A scan's going to come down. That's going to be able to get taken out. The Bio starts to move forward. Target fires directly onto that. The other siege tank will fall, and the Bio's going to have a field day. Coming into the mineral line, going to take out every last SCV. 40 instantly melt like butter in the hot Arizona sun. Liberators will come down on these siege tanks. They will most likely die. Boom, shakalaka, boom, pow. But Tijan in some desperate scenario. 3-3 is about 3/7 of the way done. I mean, kudos to Tijan for continuing this tank production and trying to keep things going. The Liberators will get taken out, and Captain Club's kind of scratching his head here going, I don't know what I need to do to finish this game off, but another command center has completed and has landed here, but Captain Club's gonna walk right on by. Right on by, yeah. And yeah, it's just a nice spread here, guys. The last remaining forces of Tijan will attempt to break through, but it will not be enough. GG, and Captain Club will tie the series up for Alpha X. Love not strong enough. Clearly this isn't a Disney film. No, the Blizzard has not succumbed to the whims of Disney just yet. Not quite yet, guys. But what I really liked about that game out of Captain Club was he wasn't trying to micro. He wasn't trying to overdo anything. He kept it to the basics. He built his production. He got his upgrades, continued to produce units consistently, expanded at the roughly the right times. I wasn't watching too closely. But he didn't try and get fancy with it. He stuck to good, solid, simple routes and was properly pushed. He didn't just run everything in. He was able to catch Tijan out of position. It was a solid execution from him. I'm very impressed with that play. Well done, Captain Club. Well done, good sir. I didn't try to get fancy till my OPL match. Wait a second. What? I'm missing a game. Downloaded, but why didn't it transfer over? I don't know why that didn't transfer over, but let's get set number 3 in here. StarCraft just wants to be silly right now. Okay, well, I don't know why whenever you click collection, StarCraft needs to reload. That is always confused me. But, meh, who cares? Alright, let's get into game number 3, shall we? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on first, guys, before... We're gonna get a Captain Canuck rant here. Okay, hold on, we gotta pause. I'm gonna set this up, be like boom, 1-1, whatever. Okay, guys, pro tip of the day. Don't, if you are in a mirror matchup, or really just in any situation in StarCraft, let me see, do you notice anything rather similar about these two? I'm not talking about the race. But what color is this? Blue! What color is this? Light blue, technically teal. Why don't people... No. Let me spell it out for you. No. That is a big no. Okay. Thank you for indulging me. We'll get back to the StarCraft. It's okay, Swexstein. It's a Monday. We'll let it go. We'll let it go this one time. But if it happens again, so help me. Gonna lose it. Gonna frickin' break a bottle of maple syrup. I'm mostly joking. Mostly. Alright. In the top right of Turbo Cruise 84. In the blue, from Alpha X, our hero, it's Swexstein. And his opponent, the bad guy. The guy really to blame for this transgression. The light blue, technically teal Zerg, from JaMiT, it's Maskchi. Do you break the maple, or does the maple break you? It honestly depends on the day. It can do both or one or the other. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. That is true. You know, it does look more purple on this map. I won't lie. Alright, let's see here. So out of Maskchi, that's gonna be hard for me to say. Maple is PvP. Yes. Okay. So we have the little extractor trick out of Maskchi. Really doesn't make that much of a difference when you consider the money you lose versus the time. Like it's not a big deal. If you want to do it, go for it. I mean, I don't really think it hurts, but it's not necessary to do. All right. So both players going for your standard hatch gas pool openings, which is good. Very good. So we'll see if we will have a Lingbane phase. So guys, for those of you who may not know, the way ZVZ works is it's a game of phases. There are specific phases of the game, and it's very tense in all phases. It starts with your Lingbane Wars. If one or both players decide to be aggressive, like as we see out of Maskchi here, he's building 8 Lings, which is more than you typically build. It means you want to get aggressive. It's not a phase, Mom. This is who I am. well, honey, you're a Zerg. So yes, it is a phase. All you do is phase. So yes. So Maskchi is looking, he's hiding his Lings in his main, preventing overlords from seeing it. He's getting a Baneling list, so he is looking to get aggressive in the early stage, the Lingbane phase, if you will. He has not gone for a third base just as of yet, as we see Swexstein going for. The game, at some point, whenever one or both players decide, will switch into the Roach phase of the game. You can skip the Lingbane phase. It's a little more risky. That's unfortunate. That Overlord loss is a little unfortunate. In ZVZ, guys, be careful with your Overlord because there are queens, and they're really, you know what, they used to be in a relationship with an Overlord, but it was a horrible breakup. The Overlord cheated on them with another queen, and the queens tend to not forgive very easily. Yeah, these are for evolution chambers. Yeah, okay, double evolution chamber. As we see Maskchi, I guess the Baneling that, so it appears that the Baneling list is meant to be more defensive. He is rushing now to the Roach phase of the game. Swexstein, oh my goodness. Why didn't I switch that earlier? Swexstein is looking to just macro up here. I'm not too sure if he is aware that there is no third base, which should pose some suspicions. He does have a couple of Banelings. He's maybe gonna try and use aggressively. Brenda, why are we out? Why are we out? That's to get you back, Daryl. That's for breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. But the Lings of Maskchi are going to start to nibble away at this hatchery, but there's enough Lings here. Ooh, a nice trap here. No, Swexstein's not willing to commit on there. That was a nice trap, though. Probably could have taken out all those Lings if he wanted to, but Maskchi is looking to go for a 2-base all-in, as he's still at the 4.5-minute mark, has not started a third base. Although he does have a Roach Warren, he is going for a huge flood of Lings. Swexstein is now getting +1 missile attack, a lair, and a Roach Warren, so is ready to transition into that Roach play a bit himself. Maskchi is just going to sit back at home and defend here a little bit as he fears a large Ling flood out of Swexstein. But these lings are super dead. There's a couple of banelings here. Ooh, these lings have to be super careful. Okay, that was some nice connections. I was able to take out half to 2/3 of the lings of Mask Chi. I like Swexine here as he's not overreacting, seeing all these lings from Mask Chi, trusting in his Roach Warren to finish in time to be able to get some roaches out to help it defend against this. Neither Mask Chi is supply blocked here and is just starting to get his lair. This is almost a wall. But just like the southern border is not really ever going to be complete, it looks like, as there's an opening on the left and the right. A little bit of a skirmish over here near the third base. Skirmish is going to get denied for a little bit, but Mask Chi, I'm really curious what his plan here is. He's starting to fall behind economically. He is massively behind, down 21 drones. Which will soon translate into a huge swell of units out of Swexine. Swexine, honestly, if he still knew his opponent was only on 2 bases, probably could just start a huge... Yeah, and there it goes. We start to see unit production. He could just walk across the map and crush him, especially as +1 missile attack is about to finish, meaning these lings are going to have no longevity, as roaches with +1 can 2-shot lings. The move out has begun. The march of the roaches. It's the sequel to the march of the penguins. But these few remaining lings will see what is coming. A Hydralisk Den on the way for Swexine as he's looking to continue to up that tech. So in the roach phase, at any point in time you so feel, you can tech into a number of things. You can get Ravagers, you can get more Banelings, you can go into kind of a Roachling Bane composition. You can do Roach Hydra, Roach Hydra Lurker, Infestors, really there are a ton of options. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, and you kind of gotta, if you're going for it first, you also gotta be watching what your opponent goes for, as you can get countered, but, unless you make slight adjustments. Roach speed is about to finish here for Swexine, as the third base is on its classic 7-minute mark on the way. Here for Mask Chi, who is still ahead in army supply, surprisingly. Both players decently spending their money, but Swexine's been focusing on that economy largely, but has got a bunch of overlords on the way, and I think here with his 63 drones should be ready to start a huge unit swarm attack. Going to move forward. Is getting a infestation pit and a lurker den, so going to be able to have that lurker support. An attack here, a small attack here to the fourth base is going to be able to get chased away by the main force of Mask Chi. These lings are gonna be short-lived. A random Hydra here. Actually, the lings are able to get a surround on the roaches, and that's gonna allow these roaches to come and snipe off a few more. This is a bit of a trouble for Swexine, but he does have another swell of 18 more roaches on the way. So he is not in any kind of danger. That was just a nice, but unfortunate pickoff for Mask Chi. But we do actually have a nice swing around attack from a few Hydras and a Roach, and Swexine's going to be able to take out this hatchery. A brilliant pickoff, excellent multi-prong attack moves here. Mask Chi is going to immediately drop that third base again, but this is really going to limit his economy. He's only on 32 workers, still on even army supply. Upgrades-wise, he is 1 behind. Technically 2, but we've got a nice big attack here. The roaches were not prepared, and there's better concave here for Mask Chi. So Swexine's gonna have to run away and back up for this support. And one Bangling's gonna try and save the day, but that Bangling was a little too ambitious. So Swexine continuing, has gotten a nice economy, 73 drones on the map, and now it's going to continuously be producing workers. I'm really curious where all this army has been coming from for Mask Chi. If we take a look at the units, is ahead in that roach count, as there are Hydras. We do have more lurkers on the way, but I mean, Mask Chi, it's the beginning of the end, really, for him. He still hasn't gotten his third base solidly up. Wait, what? Is he getting a macro hat? I really feel that macro hat should be here to get another base. A couple of roaches going to try and dive in, but with the roaches and lurker there, they are going to die. But with the lurkers out and some hydras, Swextine's ready to start the move on out. Ooh, a little bit of an awkward split off here, but the army of Mask Chi is not going to capitalize on that fact. 3 Ravagers being morphed in for him right now. Both players making up a large amount of minerals. That is a little bit annoying to deal with if you don't have the larva. But the whole army actually coming down here to the eastern side of the map. That Overlord is very dead. We do have adaptive talents as we do have a hive completed here for Swextine. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Mask Chi here is just starting 2-2 as +2 Carapace is 4/7 of the way done here for Swextine. The army of Mask Chi is just going to be chilling here. This is really funny. They're both kind of chilling on mirror sides of the map, not really doing a whole bunch. Both super out of position if one or the other was to attack. But hey, that's why it's diamond, right? Right. I'm not that much better. We do have Hydralisk then finally going to be completing for Mask Chi as he is still heavily down in workers, 80 to 37. Swextine is now maxed out. As it is 199 supply to 125. Here comes the big army of Swextine. Ready to move on forward. Lots and lots of lurkers here. They are going to be uncontested. We do have 3 Ravagers to try and help deal with them, but oh, those lurkers getting some juicy shots in on through. We do have an Overseer. Nice dodge on the Biles there from the lurkers. The Roaches and Hydras are going to have to come and defend these lurkers, but these upgrades are going to get denied. +2 attack I don't think is going to come finish. +2 Carapace has completed for Swextine, as he now has full 2-2, 2 upgrades ahead. The lurkers, Roaches, and Hydras are moving on forward. The army of Mask Chi is really unsure of what to do, as it is super dead and super low. GG, says Mask Chi, and that will put Alpha X up 2-0. Lurker is a very good unit. Woo! Okay, let me take a drink. Look, the bottle has a green part, so it gets edited out by my green screen. Oh, magic. Okay. Oh, I has messages. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Canadian sorcery, invisible water. Better believe it. Cause thank you to everyone who is currently joining us for this Chobo Team League replay cast by yours truly. If we have time after it, we may even get to the Exile versus Star Fox show match that I will be casting. All depends on when dinner is for me. How do we know there aren't 3 green-suited ninja behind you waiting to strike? You don't. That's the beauty of my green screen, is you'll never truly know. Oh, we've got some intense music, guys. I like it. This is game number 4. That is correct. Yeah. All right. In the bottom right of King's Cove, the purple Protoss. From Team JaMiT, it's Traithris. Why does everyone on every other team has to have the hardest names? I don't even know what that noise was. And in the top left, for Alpha X, the man who's going to win this game, I have a feeling. In the blue, the Terran. Sunio. Freak, guys, get easier names. Gosh dang. So we've got this random probe right here. What you doing, little guy? Huh? Oh, what's up? What you looking at? No, there's a lot of treasure here. Actually, there's a lot of treasure here, guys. That's pretty cool. He's looking at the dead thing now. What you doing? What you doing, little buddy? What you doing? The cousin of Oreo. Sunio, cousin of Oreo. He's like the store brand of Oreo. Sunio, cookie. Icing cookie. Okay, well we'll get back to that probe in a little bit, as we do have a cybernetics core here over here. No expansion just yet out of Tetris. Maybe he's looking to get a little aggressive. We do have a standard timing command center out of Sunio, as he is looking to do just a classic Reaper expand. Ooh, little probe, you did something while we weren't looking. He dropped a pylon. What could this be for? Is it gateways? Is it for gateways? Yeah. 700 APM. Sunio, chill, man. Chill on the APM, buddy. It's all good. Robo. Okay. Double proxy Robo. Oh, man. And we finally do have the Reaper going out to scout. I mean, not seeing a command center and not seeing any tech will lead to a suspicion. Oh, this is a plat set too? Not. It's diamond set. Okay. Well, regardless, hopefully Sunio is able to recognize. What? Mr. Reaper, what are you doing? Get back to work. So Stalker's here to try and deny. Grenade's actually going to help the Stalker try and chase him down. So no command center spotted. That does indicate aggression. How does Sunio respond? He's got a second barracks. He's got a reactor on the first one, getting a Tekken Lab on the second one. Is actually going to... Oh, he's readjusting. Is getting a bunker here. That's a good call. We do have the first immortal... 2 immortals now on the way. Sniper cast confuse. It's super effective. Reality. I've always read it Saneo. I don't know. But the Reaper spots it. Oh, but the probe is able to get down his nether pylon just in time before the Reaper snipes him. A brilliant execution of last-minute plays. A Stalker's out here. The bunker has finished, and we will have 4 Marines in it, ready to defend. A Warp Prism is out, as well as both Immortals. Big Daddy Immortals are here. Immortal is here. We're going to have a second bunker on the way. We do have a Marauder and 2 Marines being produced at a time. Supply block is not a threat for any. But there's no repair on this bunker, and the Immortals will be able to take it out. There are 6 Marines here against 2 Stalkers and 2 Immortals. This bunker's life is not going to last very long. This command center needs to yeet on out of here. There is enough stuff here to hold on. We do have another bunker coming, but the Protoss units are going to immediately start to move forward here. We have more Immortals on the way, and now there's going to be a supply back on Sunio. The remaining Terran units are getting sniped off left and right. Ooh, another Marine goes down without even getting to live a little bit. That bunker is not going to complete. The SUVs are pulled off the line. The Warp Prism is here to help deal some excellent Warp Prism micro. The remaining Terran ranged units will try and do the best that they can. Nice Warp Prism micro. The Stalker will fall. It's just 2 Immortals left. Only 5 SUVs have gone down so far. It looks like it will be enough to chase back, as the macro was just too good out of Sunio. He could start to produce a few more units, as he does have the money. These Immortals are getting dangerously low. More SUVs are falling, but 7 SUVs really in total is not bad, as the worker count is pretty much even, 22 to 20. 3 Immortals out now are going to make this rather tricky. Marauders do not fare well against Immortals, but neither do low counts of Marines. This reactor is super dead, as the Immortals will continue to press their advantage. 2 Immortals being produced at a time. Sunio is in a dicey situation. He does not have the army supply to be able to hold on. Stim is 4/7 of the way finished. Combat shield is also about to complete. Oh, there's another barracks in the back. The SUV's getting in a nice surround, able to take out 1 Immortal, and the other second Immortal, the other 2 Immortals are going to have to run away. SUVs are going to be able to get put back to work, but there needs to be more production here out of Sunio. I'm feeling this is not going to be very good out of Tetris. The execution was good enough. Yeah, Immortals are very beefy. GG is called. Tetris is going to tie it up 2-2 here for Team JaMiT. Enjoying the casting? Well, thank you, Daunted. I enjoy your commenting in the chat. Always nice to see a healthy, active chat. Okay. So, guys, it's a best of 7. It's 2-2. You know what that means? It's now best of 5. No, wait. Best of 3. Haha, math. Alright. Let's get into game number 5. 5 Alive. I never really liked the drink 5 Alive. Does anyone remember that drink? There was this weird tang to it. Math doesn't exist in cold climates. It's true. It's true. So very true. Okay. Well. Let's get into this game. In the top left of Acropolis from Team JaMiT, hey, it's Sick James. Or James, that was sick. Or is James sick? I can't. 5 Alive, ironically dead. Yeah, has anyone? Oh, thank you. And in the bottom right of Acropolis, the Red Zerk from Alpha X, it's Wizard. See, these names are easier and more fun because we can debate on whether James is sick. If in both sense, like, is he sick as in health-wise? Is he sick as in, man, you're so sick? Yeah, stuff, words, things. So Sick James here is going to be walling off here on the low ground against Zerg. Pretty typical, pretty typical. However, Wizard is not going to be doing something typical as he is going for a 14 pool with early gas. I'm a James. I don't want to be sick, but wouldn't mind being a Wizard. Badoomts. Heyo. Yeah, Wizard's pretty cool, and he's going for this super sweet cheese that, I mean, this is a rather does this have actual wall? I don't know, Kev. Oh, that view doesn't help. I don't know about this, Kev. But the spawning nest is spawning pool is done, as well as the expansion. So we got 8 lings already being produced, as well as a queen. We've got ling speed on the way. This is this wall needs a little bit of love. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not digging this wall. This is I feel like this is not a real wall, and that's how Wizard's gonna win. Just a hunch, not too sure. Lings are just gonna stay at home. Gonna be hiding them for a little bit, banking up them lings for a little ways. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So this pylon's. I mean, in StarCraft that could be a complete wall. In reality, it shouldn't be. That pylon may just do the trick. But yeah, no, this needs a little love. I have, in my Zerg games, been moving the pylon to like up here so I can get this nice kind of arc. Because it gives me more space to build my wall backwards if needed. If the Zerg's going for some kind of push. But here come the huge flood of lings. Oh, the Zealot wasn't on hold position and lings are going to get it. Oh no, it's a disaster. The Adepts are going to fall very quickly. Oh, I cannot tell you guys how many times this has happened to me. Well, that's GG. Nothing the Protoss can do at this point is he's getting, just cancels everything. The probes hide to the Vespene guys. Oh no. Oh, the probes are gonna kill, the lings are gonna kill everything. Oh, guys, if the Zealot, that's why you always gotta make sure your Zealot's on hold position. Give love, time, and care to your Zealot positioning. Oh my gosh, yes, Sick James just got zerged. He's zerged James now. Oh, it's a disaster. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. GG, Sick James says, Wizard. Ah. Oh my gosh, cheapest win ever, but so good because it was for my team. Yeah, guys, I got no expert analysis on that. That was just give time, love, and care to your positioning your zealot. Make sure it's on the hold position. Do not let it move, or else the game will be done very fast. Like, if the zealot's there, the adepts just kill everything. And yeah, like it's quick. Ask Blizzard for Protoss liftoff ability. Yeah, why are Terrans the ones with buildings that can lift when Protoss are the most advanced race in the galaxy? They just don't have the technology yet, guys. Yeah, Protoss, most advanced race, yet still using melee weapons and can't lift off their buildings. Terran Imba, it's true. It's true, I can confirm. Oh my god, that's such a dumb game. I love it, but it's dumb when that happens. Because I'm Protoss and I just, it hurts my heart when I see that happen. So I'm like, it's not the way this game's supposed to be played. That's not how science works. Hey, it's Neo! What's good, Neo? Alright. So now we up 3-2. So Alpha X is on match point here, guys. This is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Let's see if Neo can put it away for us. In the bottom right of Thunderbird, the bad guy. From Team JaMiT, the pink Protoss, it's Ray. And if it's something else, sucks to be you. Sucks to suck, I'm calling him Ray. And in the top left of Thunderbird, the latter edition, the blue Protoss from Alpha X, our hero member, it's Neo. Who's going to be doing... that bugs me. Why? I don't know. I don't know, but it's fine. You know what? I'll live. This... Alright, interesting way to wall off using the pylon. Not always a recommended tactic, as if you have like an observer here or something and shell at it with stalkers, and you unpower it, it's super awkward. Probe's gonna dive in, see what's going on. Only one guess taken here for Ray. Okay, so this is open as we see. These gateways will be hugging each other, giving a little... Ray is a Canuck. Yeah, he is. Go Ray. If you weren't not on my team, I'd cheer for you. But there's a little part of me that will be happy if you win still because you're Canadian. Oh. What's this little... Oh, there's a little probe up to no good. Dropping a little proxy pylon. What's that for? We have the cyber core on down as well as the typical second gateway. Yeah, that's a wall. That's a wall. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with the wall. Spam this thing to help Neo. Do it, guys. Do it. Spam it. Spam it good. Probe's gonna dive back in, see if any weird shenanigans are going on down. Nothing quite yet. Is this for a Stargate or a Robo? Quick, take your guesses. We got Stalker Sentry coming out here for Neo now. Ooh. Is the probe gonna... No. Oh, Neo with the clutch! The pathing wasn't right, but Neo with the control is gonna see this. Oh, it's a disaster. Ray's plans have failed. And this probe's gonna have to yeet on out of there. Actually, still gonna drop the gateway. Bold choice. As we have just a single stalker. Neo. Oh, that was sick. The stalker was rallied on the wrong side. Oh, Neo's gonna cancel it right away. But nice play. We do have two more gateway. We have a second gateway, so it's looking to be some kind of 4-gate out of Ray. Neo's response is to be supply blocked. I love that. That's usually my response too. Is gonna just stick to 2 gateways for now. He's gonna build a pylon on the low ground. I'm not sure if he recognizes what's going on. The probe is going to continue to tickle this gateway. Has not seen the follow-up 4th gateway. So, it's going to send out a hallucinated Phoenix. Going to be able to see it. Is going to be dropping down a Robo to help deal with the defense. So, I feel like Neil's going to be in an alright position, dropping 2 shield batteries. Very nice. Continuing to produce 2 stalkers at a time while Warp Gate completes. I like it. The Matrix is with this one. Neo knows Kung Fu. Whoa, dope. I know Kung Fu, and in that I know it exists. That's what I know of Kung Fu, and that pandas do Kung Fu. Prep gate finishing at about the same time for both players. As the 4 gate continues to push forward, Ray, having been scouted, is still going to move for... No, I don't want the vision of the rocks. I want the vision of Neo. He has seen it. He does know what's going on. We do have a Twilight Council as a follow-up, but Ray's looking to start to put on some Stalker pressure. We have Big Daddy Immortal halfway done. And there is a sufficient force here to deal with it. We have 3 sentries. A force field is going to go down. The Stalkers are going to target fire the pylon, which is going to depower these shield batteries. Could have probably force fielded a little bit more to trap those Stalkers and kill them all, but hey, what matters? Alpha X Reality asks, are you saying that I can dodge 4-gate Stalker all-ins? No, Neo, I'm saying that when the time comes, you won't have to. Oh. Next, 400 IQ. Alright, so we have an alternative pile and a random shield battery, because why the heck not? Stalker's going to come in. We do have a couple Adepts here. Big Dad Immortal getting caught behind all of the units, but the shield batteries are able to keep the Adepts alive. These Stalkers will not be enough to fight through it. So no upgrades, no upgrades as I say. We do have Blink on the way as the 1 base continues, and we have a Dark Shrine. But as I think he's seen the Immortal, there's this. You know what this makes? Observers. You know what observers can see? These guys. Dark Templar. We do actually have a bit of a skirmish out here on the middle of the map. There is a warp prism. Ooh, gotta be super careful dancing around a warp prism and an immortal. Oh, I thought he picked up the immortal. Warp prism does go down, but the Big Daddy Immortal able to get some good damage done. Most of the army has gotten cleaned up here. Right. Neo is going to be able to press the advantage, producing another warp prism. Has he built another immortal? No, just 1 out on the map for now. Dark Shrine about to complete. This might be able to keep Ray alive for a little bit longer, but army supply is very in favor of Neo right now, and just supply overall is heavily in favor. The couple is sent over here to deal with this. They're actually going to see the Dark Templar getting warped in here immediately. They are not going to attack, so I don't know if Neo actually saw it, as he is not building a observer. I doubt it. The 3 Dark Templar are going to start to march towards the natural base of Neo, which he still has not thrown down. Is about to have the money for it, but the Dark Templar are going to be warping in. An observer has been started as the... No, he did not spot it, but observer's been started. The Dark Templar are actually targeting down the Robo. Maybe want to use the shield battery. The Chrono is going to be able to keep it alive, and yes, the Observer will get out just barely in time. These Dark Templar will be short-lived. The shield battery are going to be able to keep these Stalkers alive. 1 Dark Templar are going to get finished, as we do now have Neo attacking on the front as well. Dark Templar are here, able to slice and dice their way through to keep Ray alive for just a little bit longer. But once the Observer gets over there, I doubt there will be much left there. The Zealots have been able to end production over here. A random force field goes down. These Dark Templar will continue to chase the army over here. But Neo's looking to be in a really good position. Going to be able to get another Robo. Observer, where you at, bro? Where you at, though? Still chilling in the main base. That's okay. That's okay. We'll forgive him. This gateway's about to die. As the only thing that Ray has going for him is that he does have Dark Templar. It's going to go ahead and drop that expansion. So is Neo. Neo, honestly, if he just brings his Observer, will be able to close out this game. Even really doesn't need that much now, as the Dark Templar are getting morphed into Archons, which will help a bit more with tanking and damage and whatnot. Although DTs do have pretty high DPS, Archons are just better overall. Unless you can... DTs aren't meant to be main army composition. Charge is finishing now for Ray, as he now has Blink and Charge. Twilight Council is just being warped in right now for Neo. Neo, though, in an excellent position. Up about 20 supply, all of it in army, a little bit in workers. So things are going to be going pretty good. Both expansions are going to finish up at pretty much the same time. High Templar are going to be warped in. You can morph a Dark Templar and a High Templar together. Yeah, see? Wow. 2 become 1. Archon is here. Get DT Blink and be a legend. Heck yeah, dude. Always. Forge is going to be produced now, as we do have Charge being produced for Neo. And he's just going to ramp up his economy, transferred a lot of probes down since he was getting mined out here. Ray having the same idea. Resources lost, if we take a look here, is Neo has lost less. Neo's in a good position here, very favored to win. He'd have to make a pretty big mistake to lose at this point, but hey, I've made bigger mistakes and lost in bigger games. These Zealots will be taking the side watchtowers, making sure no drops, no nothing sneaky shenanigans are going to be swooping on in. And yeah, we're just going to be chilling. Warp Prism is moving on out. If you look at the Structures tab, it's only 3 gateways out for Neo right now. Probably could get a few more to be able to up that production as his economy is starting to grow, but hey, what do I know? Gonna warp in a couple of Adepts to try and deal a little bit of harass. Army is thought about moving it. No, just gonna be moving a Zealot out to do something. Probe. I don't know where it's going. We'll tune in. We'll tune in next time for this probe. Third Adept going to need a fourth. Need a fourth. This probe. Let's see where he goes. We'll Control Shift F. Fellow Observer's gonna spot it, and Army's going to go and kill it. Gonna actually leave these 2 Adepts behind. Kind of random, but that's totally fine. Warp Prism's gonna fly in, see the Archons, gonna get sapped by the Archons, gonna drop the Adepts, micro the Adepts. Adepts are going to almost die. Warp Prism's gonna fly to natural, but that's not gonna do a whole lot. Adept's gonna try and come in from here, but Zealots are ready. So this harass gets shut down real easy. The probe is brave, very brave probe. These guys just chilling right here. Chilling like a villain. That Warp Prism's going to scamper away. Archons are now being built here for Neo, as he's getting to that Protoss Death Ball Immortal Charge Slot Archon. Very, very good unit composition. Please build those units. Highly recommend them. We got 3 cannons. Couple of in-control cannons. Rest in peace, in control. We'll miss you. Miss that man. In the main base of Neo. Has gotten +1 attack. Very good, very good. A little bit ahead of Ray's. Not quite yet, starting +2. We'll see what happens. Third base now coming down for Ray. A little bit ahead of Neo, but he's about dropping it at the same time. So both players pretty in sync. Ever since that early bit of pressure, both players have kind of just been chilling in the same pond. No real supply difference has happened. Both players warp cycling in pretty evenly. And yeah, it's pretty straight up standard, guys. If there would be such thing as a standard type of play in PvP, this would be it. Right here, what you're seeing now. We do have a bit of further tech coming out here for Neo as he's getting a robotics bay. And as opposed to the robotics den, or facility, as nerds call it. +2 attack has started for Ray. Unfortunately not for Neo, as he could have had that advantage, but is not going to at this time. If you look at the units, a lot more Archons out for Ray, but Ray is missing the Immortals. So will that make the difference? Will that be the play? That goes the distance. The army of Ray has now decided to move out. Going to be swinging around the top side here. Try and get a better angle. We do have some nice vision here to see what's coming, so Neo is not going to be surprised at all. We have a hallucinated Phoenix swooping on in to try and see what can be seen. Disruptor is now going to be coming on out. Where's War Buff when you need him? He'd be very proud of Neo right now. Getting them Disruptors. We do have a little bit of a micro drop here, which is actually going to force a recall of Archons. Wow. And actually just going to go to third base here, and Warping's going to have to happen, but we do have some probe kills now. 6 probes being taken at 7. Very, very nice. The Warp Prism will go down to these Archons, but 7 probes taken out is not too shabby. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. So Ray now starting to slip in a little bit, starting to fall a little bit behind. It's going to have the upgrade advantage here in a moment. But if it doesn't go on attack right now, that will not do him much, as +2 is on the way. But the window will be slightly big. Disruptors are now out on the field. We only have 1, but a second one is being produced with Immortals, Archons, and Charge Lots against just Archons and Charge Lots. I'm liking Neo's chances. Has to be careful not to put those disruptor shots on himself. But here we go. It's looking like we might be starting to see a bit of an engagement. The only attack path here is up this ramp. So Neo does have the high ground. He is going to start to move his forces down here onto the low ground. Zealots are going to be running into each other. Disruptor shot. Nice, not bad. He's able to hit an Archon, a few Zealots, but force field's not going to really do anything. And there's just too much here for Neo, as Ray's going to have to back on out as all of his Zealots melted to the Archons in the front. The Big Daddy Immortals in the back going to be able to close the distance and help get rid of these Archons, and the army of Neo is going to be chasing down the army of Ray. Ray is in a dicey scenario, down 50 supply, as things are going to die, and everything is gone for Ray. It's a sad day. We do have some Dark Templar, but there are observers here for Neo, so he's not going to be able to be falling and tripping to any silly shenanigans like that. Observers are going to observe on it. This is going to be a GG here soon, guys. Immortal production has started here for Ray, but I fear it is too little too late. Disruptor gonna go fishing. Able to get to Dark Templar. Nice reaction time for Ray. But Dark Templar are going to try and get some damage in, but cleaned up immediately. GG says Ray, and Neo's going to secure the win for Alpha X. Which means this next best of 3 we're going to watch from our Masters player, which is Landfear. Technically doesn't need to be watched, but you know what, because we love Landfear, we're going to watch him anyway. I'll watch him anyway. I'm tired. What time is it? 4:42. Blitzed. I've seen that name before. Run. Okay. Best of 7. Blitzed as 2. Actually, since this is a best of 3, we'll just go on. All right. In this best of 3 of the Masters Ace game, since it's Masters and they're really, really good, they get to play best of 3 because they're better than all of you. Ha, in your faces. In the top right of New Repugnancy, the Purple Protoss from Team JaMiT, it's Blitzed. Blitz is the captain for JaMiT and is in your league. Oh, he's a diamond? What? He's Diamond 3. Technically, I'm almost Diamond 2, guys. I'm almost gonna get promoted. I just have to win a few more games in a row, and then I can have the D2 portrait. Let's introduce our other player here quick. In the bottom left, in the orange, from Alpha X, your hero, Landfear, who I didn't know is a real person for a while. I just was always super confused by the name Landfear Raiders channel. Still still not quite sure what the purpose of that channel is, but hey, it's named after this dude, so this dude must be pretty dang cool to have a channel named after him. Interesting placement of the pylon and gateway. Okay. So guys, don't do this. Oh, there was a substitution made? That's too bad. Okay, guys, pro tip of the day. Don't do this. This is really bad. This does nothing for you. Like, if you're gonna do something, like put it here to block the Reaper. You can put it here, put it here, but don't just willy-nilly put it out in the middle of nowhere. No, that doesn't do anything for you. Don't do that. Alright, back at home, we do have a reactor coming on out, as well as a high ground expansion. So, Landfear looking to not get aggressive here, just have some nice solid defense. The Reaper is making his way across the map. Will be going into the base here shortly. But Blitzed with actually a bit of a supply lead right now, actually not bad. With the double gateway to start. a little bit more of an aggressive situation. So nice play by Lanfear to put the command center on the high ground, as that will prevent these early double unit production from denying the command center. We do have a factory back at home as well. Going to be able to get some siege tanks, Widowmines, Hellions, or Cyclones, whatever Lanfear's heart so decides. This SUV is going to see them Adepts moving out. Adepts going to just ignore him. Say, you know what, you're not worth my time right now. It's not really what I'm going for, not really what I'm into. It's killing you. We do have a third gateway coming on out. We do have the Reaper doing stuff. There he is. Hello! And the 111 will be complete here soon. We do have a tech lab onto the factory. That will either be to produce stuff out of it or to go on the starport to get Banshees. We'll see in a moment. Adept's going to start to move on over, see what she can get done. Shade's going to come around town. Oh, probably could have dived in if she wanted, but not going to happen today. This bunker is not going to complete. But please be Banshees. We do have a tank to start. Doesn't necessarily mean, oh, the Adept's going to dive on in. It's going to see the tech lab onto the factory, that it's working. The Adept's super dead, though. This SUV is probably super dead, too. Yeah, no, it's dead. So 2 SUV kills for this Adept. Not bad, not bad. We'll get cleaned up. No Marines, though. That's kind of nice. But I'm guessing it's actually going to be, could be some kind of drop with these reactored Marines. And the medevac and tank, I feel like we could see some sort of drop play. This SUV is still here. What the heck? This hero SUV hiding in the grass like a mouse. Immortal production has begun. We do have a Twilight Council on the way, most likely for charge. So we see a little squad of zealots over here. And there goes the SUV. Yeah, here comes the drop. And here's my favorite drop. Tech lab now onto this starport for a Raven. Okay, it's going to be Ravens. Sorry, Daunted, no Banshees. A couple more barracks being added on, but this drop, I'm not the hugest fan of the Siege Tank plus Marine drops. I mean, I'm sure there's an argument for them. I feel like they don't get enough done. Reaper going to swing on back here into the natural. Shield battery is going to be able to keep things alive, as well as this big day of the Immortal. Stalkers are in position, so this medevac is going to have to back on up. The siege tank is in range of the Stalkers. The Stalkers will not finish the job, though. And this siege tanks are going to be able to provide this cover. No target fire onto the medevac just quite yet. That'd be nice. Stim is not done. Stim hasn't even started, so we do not have any barracks with tech labs. So this is just this is here to be annoying. This isn't really going to get anything done. I think Lanfear should just run off with these units. You just know the SCVs are underpaid. Though they don't get paid at all. It is volunteer work. Definitely not worth even the benefits. Scan goes down to try and snipe the observer, but the observer is safely above the main army. We do have the Reaper coming on back, able to take out a few probes actually. I think that was 3. Yeah, it took out like 3 probes. This attack is finally going to get cleaned up by the remaining protest forces. Nice patience out of Blitz to deal with that. And the random building placement is not really going to cost him much this game. But this Reaper still getting it done. Getting another probe. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so frustrating for Blitz. 2 probes. How many? 3 probes. But the probes are going to trap him. No grenade early as Lanfear was not paying attention. And will it? No, we'll get 1 more, but 4 more probes dead. That is painful. Now down to 29 workers. This Blitz to the 37 of Lanfear. Supply-wise, it is a little even as there's a slight army advantage for Blitz. But that's a-okay. We've got siege tanks in proper position, missile turrets, Marines. Building placements is not throwing darts at a dartboard. It's so true. That's what it looks like. Honestly, it looks like what it is when I play darts. All right, war prisms here for reinforcements. There is no 3rd nexus out of Blitz, so it's looking like this is all-in of some sorts, but there's not enough units here at all. Anti-armor missile going to land on the back units. The Zealots are charging through, able to get some damage done, but I think there will just be a little too much Terran here. The Warp Prism going to get sniped before the last Warpin completes. These Zealots might be able to take out these last remaining Marines, but with another Siege Tank, this game's pretty much done. The Zealots deciding not to go for the Siege Tank, going to go for the SCVs, but just ends up not being the correct choice. This Raven super dead. Actually, nope, it's not super dead. It's nearly dead. Lanfear so handsome. Yes, he is. This observer's still chilling here. Does he not see it? Yeah, no, he sees it. That's super weird. Okay, whatever. But the macro of Lanfear is just too dang good. He's now up about 30 supply. Blitzed is in a dicey spot. Both players with no third expansion, but that's okay. Look, there it is. 8:30, standard timing. You know, 4 minutes late. We got concussive shells on the way. We look at the upgrades. We do have combat shields and sim completed, so just rounding out the whole bio arsenal. Well, we need some ghosts now, and we are good to go. Templar Archives, bit late for Blitz. He's going to be lucky if he can get some Archons out. Psystorm will not be happening anytime soon, as this big push is now going to be coming out for Lanfear. Oh, the Immortal was in the Warp Prism when it got sniped? Did not notice that. Good eye, Swex team. Good eye, mate. Good eye. Good eye. Scan forward's going to see that nothing's here on the high ground, so going to be able to move up. Siege tanks going to morph here at the low ground, and the Marines are going to start to... Oh, that pylon's done-diddly dead. The Immortal's going to try and help deal with this. The Zealots are charging in, but there's so many Marines. Archon going to be morphed in as there is no storm. One of the siege tanks gets taken out, but there is just too much Terran. And the Doom Drop's going to come in here into the main base of Blitz. The in-control pylons just chilling over here, not really going to do much. The little bit going to be coming on here. The probe's getting pulled off the line to deal with 3 Marines and a siege tank, while as the rest of the army is going to be able to deny everything else. Armor is just about to complete for upgrades for Blitzed, but +1 attack is going to be able to deal with that just fine. The Terran bio is getting the work done here in the main base of Blitz. Lanfear is pushing his advantage forward. GG, well played, says Blitz. That's going to put Lanfear up 1-0 in this best of 3. Just nice execution. Just there are some decisions kind of went over. But I wonder if we'll see Protoss cheese in game 2. I sure dang hope so. Protoss cheese is the best kind of cheese there is. Potentially the last game of the Chobo Team League Week 2 Alpha X versus JaMiT cast. So let's make it a good intro, guys. In the bottom right of Kairos Junction, the purple Protoss from JaMiT, it's Blitzed. And the Alpha X man himself in the orange, the Terran player in the top left, it's Lanfear. Okay, we do have a probe already out, so it's looking like some kind of cheese. It's just a gateway to start, not a wall. Unfortunate, but the truth. Or is it just, no, it's just for an early scouting probe who wanted to tickle this SCV, but was not successful. Gonna get chased away by these SCVs. I'm just gonna scout to make sure he's not getting cheesed. So no cheese on either side, sadly, yet daunted, but there is, the game is still young. There is still hope. Gas is about to complete. That's good, that's good. Oh man. expansion. No expansion. No expansion. Gonna go Cybo first. SCV, gonna pop on up. Banshees, go. Yeah. For a second I was like, what? He's dropping it in the other opponent base? That's bold. So now the Nexus is gonna go down. We do have a Reaper. Come on, Probe, you can do it. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Thank you. Okay, I wanted that to happen so long ago. We do have a Reaper and a CC on the high ground. Only one gateway this time, so not super in danger of anything coming across the map to deny it anyway. I feel like it was slightly late though. Maybe not. I don't know. No add-on quite yet. Gonna do a Reaper Marine. And then we'll see what add-on it chooses. It is a reactor, so looking to put a little more production out there. Maybe do a similar drop to game number 1. Reaper gonna be jetpacking over to the other side of the map. That gonna bounce on out. Jump, crisscross will make it. Jump. The Mac Dad will make it. Reaper gonna run away from the Adept and live. Good for him. Could $10 reward paid by the Dominion, not me, as I can't pay StarCraft people money. Oh, that's interesting. So this spot right here turns it because the command center is right here, but when it'll lift off, will it disappear? How does that work? I don't know. Widow? Okay, so it's going to be a Widow Mine drop this game out of Landfear. I like it. Mixing it up a little bit. Changing up the play style. Not bad. Blitz doing the same. Going for a Stargate. As well as some more gateways behind this. So potentially Oracle. So yeah, I'm going to lift up. The little circle thing disappeared. I did not ever think about this before. Let's see. When does it show back up? Will it be... No. Oh, that's so cool. It's just kind of like... So whatever the little ramp here is, these orange things will shoot that out and spray it. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Widow Mine here at the front. Will the Widow Mines be used defensively? How many will there be? Will it be just 2? Will there be Marine follow-up? Oh, I heard the bunker's loading up. Okay. We'll see. Oh, no, there's a 3rd Widow Mine. Maybe it'll be a 3 Widow Mine drop. First Oracle completes, and we have... Oh, no, I want this button. First Oracle completes, and we have a 2nd one being produced right now as well. So we'll see if this can get anything done. There are sufficient Marines to be able to deal with these Oracles. So not going to be too big of an issue right now. Landfear getting supply blocked, building 3 supply depots at a time, adding on 2 tech labs, 2 things at home. But here comes Big Daddy Oracle. Tech lab here, tech lab. Oh, for a Raven, I bet. But there's already a missile turret. Ooh, the stasis ward. Oh, it's gonna complete. Oh, that's super unfortunate. And catches a mule too. Oh, poor chaps. Nice stasis ward. That is pretty big. As Landfear is already down in workers, so he really needs this medevac drop with the Widow Mines to get damage done. So let's see what happens. It's gonna fly in with the little spiky knifey things. Stalker is going to see it. The Widow Mines are gonna get dropped. No, Widow Mines! No probes! No! What are you doing? No! Oh! Okay. I know I'm probably not supposed to do this, but we're gonna see that again. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the probe no. Oh. One more time. I'm sorry. I know I keep doing it. So that Widow Mine burrows, and then oh no. 17. Oh, that was painful to watch. Oh, gosh. That's not okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I needed to rate this stream as mature content. Oh, Landfear, you sick monkey. Oh, okay. Stasis Ward's gonna come out here. Stasis Ward's pretty good. Probably should be used more. Couple of Big Daddy Colossus going to be hallucinated, but there is a missile turret here to be able to spot that. Oracle immediately going to go down. This bunker's going to be super dead. But the army is out of position, so the first bit here is going to get taken out. Zealots are going to have free reign, so not the worst attack. I don't know what Landfear's doing. Oh, he was dropping a thing with the Raven, the anti-armor thing. Nice force field. But since those Colossus aren't real, these Marines are not actually going to have much trouble dealing with this. The Siege Tanks are going to be able to shell on these Zealots too, and these Zealots are going to die. Oh, man. Well, workers are pretty even now, as both players have taken out a lot. We have Void Race. Yes, yes. Classic PVT unit. Void Race, very good against Marines. Yes, yes. We've all seen Carbot and seen how. Yeah. So yeah, it is a bloodbath. As both players deciding who needs workers. Total combined workers lost is 31 between both players, which is more than Landfear currently has. But he has mules, and mules are good units. But the thing that Landfear does have is mega good production right now. Look at all this good production. It's going to be building a turret over there. Production for Blitz, good, needs a lot of love. If we look, 4 gateways and 1 Stargate, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it, especially against Terran. +1 attack has completed for both players. Stim is completed for Landfear, as well as concussive shell is about 5/7 of the way done. Little Protoss army going to be chilling over here, but it is pretty much half the supply of Landfear, who has triggered the Stasis Ward. But I feel like he should be confident to move out here pretty soon, especially with concussive shells completed. Going to do a supply drop. I've done that often myself. Is there a third CC out somewhere? No. So I think this is going to be a delayed 2-base push out of Landfear here. Yep, here it comes. Back at home with the third CC here. What is with these brave SCVs out of Landfear? They are not afraid to sit out of the natural and just be like, hey, yo, guys, it's all good in the hood. Y'all got to chill downtown. It's all good. All right, so the SCV... Also, Random Marine going to come up at the same time as the SCV, accomplishing both the same tasks. It's super awkward. Templar Archives is going to be late again. The Army of Landfear is now going to push here to the third base. Siege Tanks are going to push up. The Army of Blitz is out of position. These Void Rays are not going to be able to get anything done. There's just too many Marines, and there's not enough ground forces to help deal with this either. The third base is going to have to get canceled. Blitz is now supply blocked. So something... Oh, the probes got oh, neck 400 IQ plays. Small little drop's going to go on in here into the main. Cannon's going to take it out, and the production is going to get targeted. The remainder of the Army of Landfear is going to move to the natural, as the whole Army of Blitz is going to move. Oh, nice snipe there on the medevac, but the Void Rays almost were able to get a tap in on the tanks. Going to be able to get one before the Marines take them out, and the rest of the remaining army is just a few Zealots and some useless Stalkers. Oh no, it's a disaster for Blitz. The Terran powerhouse is charging forward. The probes are pulled off the line. The remaining Protoss forces are getting caught behind each other. All of the probes die. 22 instantly melt to the bullets of the Marines. The push of the bio continues. The march of the bio. It's going to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, G to the G. Landfear is going to secure that game, and Alpha X is going to go up 5-2. In this best of 7. Oh, what happened to the maple syrup PowerPoint presentation? It has been delayed. It is still happening. The writers are working on it. The writers got a bit delayed. Some things happened in their lives that delayed the project, but it is happening. I'm gonna talk to the writers and talk to Chewy, my production assistant. We're gonna aim for Saturday. It's going to be ready for Saturday. And if it's not, slap me. It's going to happen though. I have not stopped thinking about it. talking to the riders. We're a little delayed, but I'll get on them. Get on their backs. Ladies and gentlemen, that was CTL week number 2. We won. So, we have a couple of options here. I'm going to go find out when dinner is. So, Chewy's going to entertain you, but he's going to be off camera because the green screen picks him up. I'm going to find out when dinner is. If there's enough time, I will cast Exile versus Star Fox. And we'll do it. Thanks for the cast and for doing extra games. You the best. Aw, Dante, stop it. So I will be right back. Neo, well, good game, man. Good, well done, played in your game. So, BRB, BBGs.
Believe me, I swear, the story's not over. As I fall, I will continue to get up. I cannot stop because it is over. Live in the moment, living in a quiet place. To be everywhere, to be without a care. I was denied. I had spent those years, did not recognize the person that's inside. We have a purpose, but to take that leap, you must recognize the person that's inside.
Alright. Well, I do not have time to do the Star Fox versus Exile show match today, guys. Apologies. So thank you for watching. It has been fun. I enjoyed my time with you guys. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And until then, good night, good luck, and have fun.